22, that's of course Del Dowd.
Keith, just a quick one. Would you like something to put it into perspective for you?
Go on.
Mitch Ducran is second on the grid with a 51.0. Bill Harris is 8th on the grid with a 51.5.
That kind of shows the pace out there, but the pole position man with the 50 dead, away we go. He doesn't get off the line. Twyford doesn't seem to want to damage his clutches. Jack Bettis is going to lead them, but again, Twyford round the outside. He just does the business, doesn't he? Doesn't make the start, but he makes the first corner, and that's what it's all about, and he's going to lead them up the hill once again. So Jack Bettis will be going, where did he come from? It's not about kind of where he came from, it's where he's going, and he's going straight to the front. Twyford making 2 mistakes in a day is very, very unlikely, I have to say, as they come down the hill. I didn't mean to put the commentator's curse on you there. Sorry, David. Jack Bettis, though, good second position for him. Then it's Mitch Ducran, and then who's that in 4th place?
Fourth position is, it looks like Ollie Sims, who may be up there in 4th position. Yeah, race winner.
Colour I'm going to get used to, of course, is Ollie. Yeah.
Race winner from earlier on today. Of course, he has experience not only on the Ninja 400 or the ZX4R Kawasaki or the Minitwin, he also races in the British Supermoto Championship as well, does Ollie Sims. So plenty of experience as he goes to the inside. Into Paddock Hill Bend on that SV.
He is desperately trying to take 2 bikes there, doesn't quite up, and I think Ducran's going to come under pressure from him as we go up into Druids, and yeah, indeed he does depose the former race winner there. So Sims, another race winner as well, of course. Down the hill, is he going to claim another position? I tell you what, Sims is getting the grips. He really has got to grips with this bike now as Jack Bettis fights straight back. He's going to have a look at the inside of 30s. It was Sims who claimed the fastest first sector time last time. Twyford now, fastest first sector in the opening bid. But sun's coming out as well. This could play very nicely into Mr. Twyford's hand if we can get a little bit of heat into this track. At the moment, the wind is very strong indeed. It's definitely compromising the lap times as Twyford's going to come across the line with a gap of 1.944, a 51.166 his fastest opening bid. So not quite as quick as his opening lap last time round though.
Jack Bettis was leading Ollie Sims in second and third by a 1/10 of a second, but Ollie Sims found his way through as they went in towards Paddock Hill Bend. That is the top 3 at the moment in the MRO Minitwins. In the rookies, it's Will Howarth in 7th position overall, ahead of Reece Quantrill and Josh Crisp in 2nd and 3rd. On the plunge now down in towards Graham Hill Bend. There's Ollie Sims from Jack Bettis, Mitch Ducran, Del Dowds, Ronnie Harris and Will Howarth right there with them. Then a bit Lilly. And Kevin Lilly is currently in 9th position overall, in class. He's 10th position at the moment. Only half a second up the road from Russell Taylor, with 1.2 seconds between Taylor from Costin. So, coming around clearways on towards Clark Curve. This is the end of lap number 3. Dave Twyford purple in sector number 1 again. This time around it's a 51.008. So the lap record is a 50.5. He's about half a second away from it, Keith.
Yeah, I don't think the lap record's in the track at the moment. I think it's too cold, too windy at the end of the day.
I think that, and his dad Ray may have had a talking to him.
I don't know how much he listens to Ray. I tell you what, though, we've got a great battle for 2nd place. Let's forget about Dell out in front. Dave out in front. Let's worry about this battle for 2nd, because that is a 6-way battle for the minor placings. It is Bettis from Sims, Ducran, Dowds, Harris and Howard, the rookie. 51.938. Now, what did Will do earlier to claim that lap record? He did a 51.5, so that's his own lap record he's got to try and beat now. And again, he's about half a second away from his ultimate pace as well. So I do wonder if there's at least half a second missing in this track at the moment as Twyford comes across the line. This time, go on, what do we got?
50.9.
Yeah, see again, 4 or 5 tenths away from that lap record.
Oh, Jack Bettis up the inside of Del Dowds there. Del's trying to find the long way around, but can't quite do it this time, unfortunately. This is the fight for 4th position. Del's still on the outside of Jack Bettis as he go in towards Druids now. And Dave Twyford, he's got a healthy advantage of 3.986 seconds, and there will be a tail ender coming into play in the next lap or so. But that fight for 2nd position, Del Dowds just fires it up the inside of Jack Bettis and almost unsettles Jack there, because he runs out onto the rumble strip, and that will be advantageous for the number 96 if he finds his way through.
I don't think he almost upset Jack Bettis. I think he definitely upset Jack Bettis there, the way he ran out wide there. So Howard makes up another place, as you mentioned. Twyford already into the back marks. That's going to compromise his pace just a little bit. Here he comes across the line. He's getting quicker and quicker and quicker every single time, but this time, unfortunately, that back marker sees him lose a bit of time. He goes to 51.159. So where are we? 5 seconds nearly is the advantage that Twyford has over Sims, Ducran, Dowds. Howarth the only man to mainly make a change there. Costley goes past on Taylor, but that's out of the side of the top 10. As Twyford comes down the hill, he's almost got the length of the straight between Druids and Graham Hill advantage. As we come down the hill, Sims looking very strong there in second place, but Ducran has lost out. Ducran has lost out to Dowds there. Dell wants to remind people that he's the man who should be in a serious championship contention. But right now, what did we say that he needs to finish? He needs to finish
just
third
to finish in
or
front.
better.
Just Dowds would need
Dowds
to finish.
needs to finish at least
Dowds
third.
needs to be on the podium if Twyford was to not score. But at the moment, the points is 163, and after this race, there'll be 150. Twyford's currently leading it, so Dowds, I mean, he's not going to go down without a fight as he goes up the inside of Ollie Sims. But Ollie Sims, can he retaliate? No, there's no room there, is there?
For that, so that's Dowds up into second, makes up 2 places there. Brilliant stuff from him. Bennesley goes past on Howarth as well, so Will goes back a place, but still leads away in the rookies. As look at Twyford out in front, 50.874 on the last lap. He's not giving up on this one. I guess he's getting the lap board. He'll know he hasn't got the lap record yet. What's happening down there at Graham Hill, that is Dowds doing what he can.
I was looking at Will Howarth on the brakes there. He had a sniff of the inside of Jack Bettis, but thought better of it as he went through Graham Hill bend, and just about holds on station into 6th position there for Will Howarth, still leading the rookie Minitwins. But the race leader now, Dave Twyford, coming across the line to start what will be the penultimate lap. So just shy of 2.5 miles to go.
I've just realised that the quickest potential lap on the track is a 15.8, and Howarth has actually got the quickest quickest second sector time. So that kind of shows the pace he's got. So he's absolutely close to the lap record, overall lap record pace. He needs to find it in the first sector as well. Best lap is 51.748, so not quite as quick as his lap record. 51.224 that time for Twyford again. Twyford is going to be mixing in the back marker. No, David's clear there. Sorry.
Yeah, there are a few back markers that will come into play. There's just 5 going around Surtees at the moment.
Well, we've only got 2 laps left, and I think if he doesn't do it on this lap, I have to say I don't think David's going to let the lap record of this particular race. He's pushed on as hard as he could. Would have been interesting to see what he could have done if he could have stayed on in the first race, but that's what it's all about. That's part of the battle, isn't it? Actually finishing the race. So David will know he's got a huge gap. He gets the board from his dad, Ray, down there. Over the line he goes. Then he went yellow in the first sector, yellow in the second sector, 51.3. I have to say, I think that's his challenge at the lap record over this time as Dowds comes across the line. 1 lap to go, and Ducran it is with the fastest personal best there, 51.529. Over Bettis. Harris goes past on Howarth as well, so Will stays leading rookie, but unfortunately loses out 1 overall.
Ollie Sims is not giving up on this silver medal, Keith. He took a gold earlier on today. He wants a silver one as well, because Dowds just misses the apex by around about half a foot or so, and Ollie Sims will look to capitalise on that one.
He's going defensive, isn't he?
He really did, didn't he?
Yeah, he knew that was a mistake. He knew he had to do something about the gap there. Certainly closes the gap on the young. Oh, Sims up the inside there, and he jumped it. Well done, Ollie Sims. That was a class move. I don't think Dowds is going to have a comeback for that one. It's going to be Twyford who takes the win, but I think it's going to be Sims who's back on the podium in the silver medal position. Indeed it is. Dowds has to settle for third, so the championship is still alive, but only just by a fraction of a second. No, it's over.
No, it's over, yeah, 150 points to score after this one. Now, Twyford gets 25, and that means he extends it by 9 to 172.
I thought he said that Dowds had to finish third or better to keep it alive.
If Twyford was not to score points.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, so that is Twyford the champion yet again, 4 times in a row. That is an amazing feat. You cannot take it away from the man.
Josh Crisp and Mulvin May were close together across the line here, so only 0.1 of a second between them.
And that's a good result. Again, Ritz Control there as second of the rookie Minitwins, so that'll be a good result for him. Head on Josh Crisp there. So Howarth once again proving the class of the rookies. And Twyford no stand up wheelie from
fair play from Ollie Sims.
Yeah, that's quality. We're liking a bit of stand up wheelie action there, that's for sure. It doesn't always work out as well as some people would like.